As we are all patiently waiting for Outcome Memories version 0.2, a question came into my head. What characters will be left behind when the update eventually comes out? As most of you watching probably know, there are going to be 2 new survivors, being Blizz and Silver, and 3 new executioners, being Colossus, Tripwire, and Fleetway. This will set the total numbers of survivors to 9, and the total amount of executioners to 4. Given that knowledge, I believe that some survivors and Killer will be less likely to be used in the coming update released this month. First character I'd like to start off with is, well, the only killer in the game right now, 2011X.
What did you say? You wanna die? I will fucking rip your fucking face.
Right now, 2011X is not the greatest killer. He heavily relies on his rage mode, and I like to describe him as a killer that takes too much skill to do anything useful. For each match, you have to pull off a variety of unintentional attacks, and you're forced to get stunned a great amount of times to kill a single defenseless rabbit. For one match. 2011X is in such a bad state that he needs to get reworked due to how terribly designed his kit is. No hate to the developers, by the way. It's not really their fault. By no means is he underpowered to the point he can't kill anyone. It's just that if you go against a large and coordinated team, he really stands no chance. What we have seen from the new 2 killers, executioners, is that they all have similar yet unique playstyles that can be used in different ways to kill survivors. Colossus can utterly destroy lonely survivors, while Fleetway can storm into a bunch of survivors as much as he wants and then punish them for chain stun. While we don't know about Tripwire, we do know that she will be a trap killer, similar to how she is in Disaster. However, this is not TD. We have seen that she has a similar laser ability like Fleetway, and a rope ability. It's really hard to say how she's going to play, as the developers want her to be kind of like unknown before she comes out. However, she's been seen in public servers, so let's just move on. My main point is that if you go on any form of social media where Outcome Memories is present, you'll just mostly see people dogging on 2011X because of his just terrible moveset and abilities. Which is my point on why he'll probably be the most forgotten character until his eventual rework in version 0.3 or later, I think they said. I don't remember. Let's just move on. Moving on to the survivors. It's pretty difficult to find that one survivor that will be forgotten, as the game is designed in such a way that every character is someone's favorite, no matter how shit or good they are. However, the survivors I like to roll out first are Sonic, Cream, Blizz, and Silver. Blizz and Silver are, well, the new fucking survivors, so I'd find it odd that no one's going to be playing them and they're not going to be insta-locked. Which, now that I think about it, it's going to be a pain in the ass to even play either of them because everyone's been playing them. But forget I said anything. Sonic, well, he's Sonic. He's the main character after all. Despite all the missed drop dashes and all the scuffed peel-outs, there's always going to be someone choosing him in every server you join. Not to mention that he's insanely broken when played right. Even against unnerved dev killers, like in the Colossus footage, he was dominating that guy. Cream is an obvious choice. She's the only reliable healer in the game. Sorry, Amy. And in the game at the moment, that's not changing in 0.2. She also suffers the same fate as Sonic, being an absolute demon against Colossus and Fleetway. Even though Cream is basically the most defenseless survivor in the game by far, she still suits her use in the team by being a healer. Sorry, Amy. I'd also like to roll out Eggman and Metal Sonic. The synergy these two have is insane, with Eggman able to heal Metal Sonic insanely fast while also being able to block hits most of the time, as well as Metal's insane stun time and distance from destructive charge. Well, yes, I know Tails can also heal Metal Sonic faster. I'll get to that later. After that, I'll also like to roll out Amy, as she is a killer and a great stunner with 2 abilities to stun the killer, and 3 if you can't hammer bounce. While also being a complete menace and last man standing with her buffs and round timer. Like, why is her LMS a minute and a half long while being able to fool you? That's crazy. I don't believe her new LMS will be out before 0.2, so I'll just rule it out for now. Now, down to our final 2 survivors. We have Tails and Knuckles. Tails is a range stunner and a support with a gun and an ability to glide. While Knuckles is an up-close stunner with a punch ability and a counter ability, in-game, these two currently serve a great role on the team, with Tails being able to perch on a pillar and air the living shit out of the executioner.
Yo, somebody get the door! No!
And Knuckles is good for juking and combo extending, as well as being an all-around good help for the team. However, out of these two survivors, I believe that Tails will be the one to be left behind the most. Now you might be like, but he's gonna get new abilities in 0.2. And while, yes he is, in my honest opinion, what's a small glide gonna do to help a survivor get out of chase? This game isn't like other asymmetrical horror games on Roblox where the killer cannot jump. The EXEs can jump, and some of them can jump high, and even if they can't reach you, they can fly. If you've ever played TD before, you know how much Tails players would get railed by Tails Doll, not to mention that Fleetway can also fly. Out of everyone currently in the game with the ability to fly, Tails is the only one of them to have it to be an ability and not a passive. Even Silver can fly. By no means will Tails be a bad survivor in 0.2, but he definitely won't be the most selected. He will be a sitting duck most of the time, since even with his new abilities to pick up survivors, he isn't able to use his laser cannon. Most of the upcoming killers counter Tails so hard it's not even funny. I would like to note that this video was made before 0.2 came out, so some things about Tails that he can do in 0.2, I would have no knowledge of. If you'd like to disagree with me on any of my takes, please do so in the comments, as I would like to hear other people's takes on my opinion. However, besides that, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, it would be appreciated if you could like and subscribe to my channel, as I may post more outcome memories videos, and I plan to when 0.2 comes out. But other than that, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time you're watching this. Other than that, see you next time.